Last 6 months I was trying to find the most sustainable way to lose fat and build muscle. I have been counting calories, steps and logging my weights at the gym, but the scale was not moving much for me. I documented the whole process on this channel, so if you're interested you can check out all my previous videos where I shared what I have been up to past 6 months. This time was full ups and downs, but today, after 12 weeks of really being determined to the process and after correcting my mistakes, I'm ready to share my results. So stay tuned for the video, but first, breakfast. Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Valeria and I'm doing fitness and weight loss related content, and in today's video I decided to take you along on my morning routine. Today is Sunday, non-working day for me. It's 9:30 and I'm heading to the gym to train full body. I already had my breakfast. That was my protein waffles. I feel like when I film I usually have protein waffles. It's not something I have every day. It's more like a nice breakfast to have, like on the weekend. And later on the video I'm going to share with you results of my 12-week cutting diet. I already made progress pictures today in the morning, and yeah, I will be happy to share with you all my steps, what I have done for the 12 weeks to achieve that result. And now let's go to the gym. For the workout, I decided to keep it short and crisp, targeting all bigger muscle groups but keeping the weights quite low. I started off with my favorite shoulder exercise, and it is dumbbell shoulder press. I did 4 sets and increased my weights a little bit for past 2 sets. Then I moved to back and I did 3 sets of lat pull downs, controlling also negatives here as the weight was quite low for me. For biceps, I went with a bicep barbell curl and I did 3 sets here as well with the 10 to 12 rep range. Then it was time for legs. I like to perform these wide stand squats in Smith machine, and it has been really long time since I did it. I try to go all the way down here and then I lock myself up on top and squeeze my glutes. Do not try to overextend your lower back here, as it can lead to the injury. And I finished off my workout with abductor machines, and I did 2 sets in each machine. When I'm using abductors, I try to lean forward, not back, to really feel it in my glutes. And that was it for the workout. From the gym, and now I want to share results of my 12 weeks fitness transformation. Here are my photos I made today in the morning. I think you can see that I became much leaner, especially from the photo from the back, where you can see that legs became really slimmer. That photo before I took back in January, where I started my YouTube channel, and you can also go back and see what I've been doing the whole winter. Closer to summer, I started to accelerate a little bit on my fat loss journey, and I created a much bigger calorie deficit and incorporated more cardio exercises into my routine. So that's why those last 12 weeks I really was pushing through. I would say that result is mostly thanks to my hard work during those last 12 weeks. So in general, what I've been doing, I reduced my strength training from 6 times a week to 3 times a week, and that gave me opportunity to have more time for my cardio exercises. I was walking quite a lot, so I always made sure that I do at least 10k steps a day. Also, I incorporated cardio on a treadmill. I was always doing incline treadmill after my strength training exercises, and that I think really helped me to lose fat. And also I changed a little bit my way of training for the weightlifting. As I started to train just 3 times a week, I started to do reverse pyramid way of lifting, where you lift heavier weights in the beginning and then reduce the weight and increase reps with your progressing to your sets. That helped me a lot to preserve my muscle mass, as I was still on a deficit, but I also think it helped me a lot to preserve my strength. I was never able to lift such weights before, as I always was increasing the weight with the sets, and that actually preserved me to lift heavier. So that's a really good tip if you want to keep also your strength while you're cutting. The next tip was to really maintain your weight and weekly calories, that I did in that Excel. As you can see, I put all my calories for the week, and then I put a weight, and then I see if the weight is not changing, then I need to decrease my calories more. At some point I already saw that I ate quite little, but then my weight didn't really move, and then I started to think where could be the problem, and that problem was not correctly logged potatoes. As in Chronometer application, which I use for my logging, baked potatoes are per 100 gram are really giving lower value than in reality, almost 2 times lower. So in a day I maybe underlogged 100 to 150 calories because I eat potatoes quite a lot, and then in a weekly it turned into 700 to 800 calories, which is really a lot. So after I started to log potatoes correctly, my weight really went down, and I was happy about that. If you're also experiencing some struggles with your weight, maybe you're plateauing, just think about such a small things which really can matter and benefit to your fat loss. With that, I will finish my Getting Lean series, which I started in the beginning of the year. I'm going on vacation next week for the whole month to Italy. I will post some content from there, but that will be more like relaxed and travel content. But if you like that video and if you want to see more of fitness content, consider subscribing, because I will be back from vacation and I will pick it up from there again. So thanks a lot for watching, and I see you in my next video. Bye!